Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Nexus Gaming Series Season 10. We have Div D West, Clouded Minds, and Knights That Stay Bronze. This is the Div D West semifinals, and joining me tonight is the man, the myth, the legend, Dax. Dax, hello, sir.
Hey, Weenus, how are you, buddy?
Oh, I can't complain. Everything's going well here. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate it very, very much.
Oh, of course. I'd have a good running joke with at least one of these teams from Nexus Edge this season. They enjoyed me picking against them because every time I did, they would win. So they said, don't backtrack now. They're in the playoffs. So, but no Nexus Edge this week. So, but yeah, and I have some friendos on the other team as well. So I'm just excited for some semi-playoffs.
Yeah, two great teams. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. This is going to be a best of three. The winner of this match will be playing Cool Cats and Kittens for the Div D West Coastal Finals. Looks like they moved on from a match earlier this week. So, one team will move on, one team will go home. Let's take a quick look at the maps. Whoosh. All right. So, since Clouded Minds is number 3 seed versus Knights That Stay Bronze, number 7 seed, Clouded Minds got to decide if they wanted map pick or hero pick. They decided they wanted first map pick, banned out Dragonshire, Hanamura. We're going to Infernal Shrines, and the Knights That Stay Bronze, they banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Braxis. So, that's, we're going to be heading to Infernal Shrines for map number 1, picked by Clouded Minds.
Yeah, love this map. NGS favorite. I think at least every series you see, I think you see this map played 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's a very popular map, and I like it too because it's got a lot of team fights going on. A lot of people beating each other up all at once. You get some big plays, and so I like to see that. Tuna B in the chat, as well as thanks for hanging out with us, everybody who's been up there. You can see the Peppers up there. I saw Tiger. Thank you for the 500 bits. Lexia's hanging out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Will Dax be wearing a shirt for the entire night? Says
Nope.
Looney. We'll see. We'll see. Looks like the teams are ready. They're going to be starting us up any second. Here we go. Let's go into draft. Infernal Shrines. Oh, I was supposed to not do that sound anymore. It's gonna...
Your Dahaka's way better. I mean, it's a good impression, but the Dahaka one's the best, I think.
Oh, the Dahaka one just shreds my throat. I'm glad Dahaka's less in the meta now because holy poop. Just
like nothing happened to him either. Like he just up and disappeared. Like I
mean, maybe it's in some of the higher tiers because I've been mostly doing some of the lower divisions in NGS, but I can't remember the last time I saw a whole lot of Dahaka play like consistently. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Hey, the old Tassadar band, get out of here. A good solid pick by Ruffian. I'm trying to look at my stats here. 85% win rate this season on Tassadar. Just not something they want to deal with.
And once again, Clouded Minds banning out a hero that they don't like to deal with. Ana. See you later. A lot of CC chains available there and reduced healing. So it's a good ban there. And what do you think? Is that a target ban against Tetcher with the Gazlo?
Let's see here. It could be. I know Tetcher has. I know he does play Gazlo. I hate the hero. That is like my 100%. Just delete that hero from the game, please. And then the Johanna ban here coming out, target ban onto Matlock there. But it's just a solid tank, especially on this map. And then Flying Spuds picking up the Orphea.
Orphea flying out on Flying Spuds, mage extraordinaire. And there's Tetra picking up Diva, first pick, and Stukov getting picked up by Star Knight. I know that Star Knight's like to play Stukov, but hasn't had a whole lot of opportunity, so we'll see. We'll see if the dynamic is still there. Yeah,
well, let's taking a peek here. Highest win rate, the healer actually this season, 70% win rate on Stukov, but really good on this point, especially if you go the growing E build. To kind of like cover the entire shrine with the
lurking arm explosion or the larger arm.
Yeah, nothing like not being able to push your buttons.
That's right. Yeah, being silenced, no good. And there's Matlock picking up Varian. We got Smoke on Leoric. Picking some of those chonky boys first. Tuna V saying it's been a long time since I've seen a Weenus cast. Come on, man. Come on, man.
All right, and Manduin, out of here. Get out of here. You got kidnapped by Sylvanas.
Bunduin.
No more. Yep.
I'm out of cards. Well, you're out of this game too. See you later, buddy.
But yeah, Taunt Varian going to come out here as we do see Smoke picking up the Leoric. Great early game tank, but does struggle into the later games. And speaking of getting kidnapped by Sylvanas, she is kidnapped herself out of being able to play this game.
Dax, do you see this dirty bathtub forming right now?
I see the dirty bathtub. Yeah, before the ban, as I was just going to say, we got this hot, dirty bathtub getting formed.
Oh, yeah. Throw a feast in the Entomb, and we're just going to have a good time. Look at this. We got KT picked up by Ruffian. Casey Court is taking a stab at Dibbles and Bits. I know that these players do like these heroes, so interesting.
Peak here, Diablo. Yeah, 77% win rate for Casey Court this season. Let's see here. And Kael'thas. Nope. So showing the Tassadar, but Kael'thas is a good hero on this team. But Brightwing coming out here, fantastic meta hero right now. Especially with the Bruisery team. She gets that percent base healing at level 1 on her teleport. And then Angry Smurf taking up that Greymane.
Oh, Tuna B, you stop it. I like the engage they have here with the Varian going Taunt Varian with the Greymane blow up and the Brightwing polymorph. That's a big CC chain and a lot of opportunity for burst damage. So, especially if they target like KT or Stukov, who are kind of slow and hard for them to get away. So we'll see if they land that combo. Lunara rounding out the lineup here for Clouded Minds. Oh my goodness! In 10 seconds or less, which team do you like better as far as the draft?
Team-wise, I like Knights that Stay Bronze draft a little bit better in the early game, but team fight-wise, Clouded Minds have a really good team fight, and then it's up to Star Knight. I think is going to be the make or break on how he can.
You're cut off. All right, sorry Dax, I apologize. I'm a bad friend. Here we go.
No, all is well. But no, I was gonna say I think it's gonna be up to Stukov to kind of use his ult, whether the massive shove or the flailing swipe, to dislodge a lot of that CC from the team.
Minus 10 points to Weenus. He forgot to change his Oliob's observation after he installed the new one, so we'll fix that between games. Angry Smurf going to be playing Greymane. We got Flying Spuds going to be on the Orphea. We got Matlock there on Varian, Silver Spy on the Brightwing, and we're looking at Smoke on Leoric. That is Knights that Stay Bronze. What do we got for Clouded Minds?
All right, Clouded Minds. We have Ruffian on the Kael'thas, Tetcher on the Diva, Trelana on Lunara, Casey Court on Diablo, and Star Knight on Stukov.
Oh my goodness. I was like, this overlay looks different. I'm like, oh yeah, because it's the wrong one. Always prepared. I knew there's always one thing that you mess up, but we're here to have fun, and these are two great teams, and I can't wait to see where we end up. A lot of damage going out into Silver Spy. Lana getting in those poison spears. That poison damage can really start stacking up. Oh, here's the flank for Flying Spuds, but Flying Spuds sees it. It's gonna hang back by the gate. Not gonna get picked off. Not gonna be first blood. Seeing a little bit of a rotation from Clouded Minds, deciding not to dedicate someone to the bottom, but rotate as 4 from the mid to the bottom, whereas Knights that Stay Bronze, leaving kind of Orphea down there, taking care of business, but here comes another potential gank. Wall banged into the wall. A nice rotation there. Casey Court moving, getting the flip onto Flying Spuds. Flying Spuds, it's in a bad spot, and I don't think they'll be able to get out unless a miracle escape. No, there it is. There is first blood, gank complete, going over to Clouded Minds.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Gonna look at both these teams picking up their camps with a little bit of a down second now. So they're gonna pick up those camps, create some pressure. They're gonna meet in the middle. We'll see if they decide to push the opponent's camp out of the lane or not. Let's see what happens there. Dax, are you with us or did something happen?
Nope, I am here just taking it all in. I accidentally bumped something here on the apart, and I'm not seeing all the vision. I'm hovering over one particular hero, and I can't seem to get it off.
Oh, I see. I see. Maybe hitting the E key might switch it off, or you can click onto a minion, and when they die, then it'll go. It'll turn off.
There we go. Okay,
yeah,
yep, thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was only seeing half the team fights, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what's going on here.
Sorry about that, folks. In the top hand lane, we have Leoric and Smoke and Tetra beating each other up a little bit, but here comes a rotation from Smoke. I wonder if we're going to see a dual soak change up here for Knights of Stay Bronze, where Leoric soaks both lanes, and then they dedicate 4 to the bottom, perhaps.
It's not bad. I mean, if you take, I like taking the Bruiser camp here in the top and then actually doing the reverse where you just have the solo lane or do mid bot. You can kind of get some value up in the top, but a little close for comfort here on that since the countdown timer on the first shrine is active. And we are looking at an Arcane. So we have the Limbo King, John Cena, coming out here for the first one.
The Limbo King, I love it. All right.
Spinning limbo bars.
A nice pickup, though, from Clouded Minds on this Bruiser camp. So that's going to create some pressure in the top hand lane, and it's going to make the Knights of Stay Bronze choose between going up there and blocking that or doing the objective. Casey Court taking a lot of damage, though, in this team fight. It's going to be able to get on out, spreading some flames around. Oh, Casey Court getting low, and there's a pickup. Matlock getting that kill there. Now it's a 4v5, but Clouded Minds still in there.
Yeah, Matlock relentless there, wanted to kill onto that Diablo there, and this is where we're going to see this comp shine here in the early game. Come level 4, Varian's going to be able to pick up that taunt and kind of lock these people into one particular place. But, you know, I mean, but they want to finish out this game early as we see them rotate back in here. The taunt going to come in, because we get stunned, trying to lock down Ruffian there. Matlock getting a little bit of love, Flame Strike, or I'm sorry, the flames coming out onto him, going to head up north to stop the spread to his fellow teammates.
Like that, it's going to be Clouded Minds taking over the objective, pushing Knights of Stay Bronze off for the moment. They may come back in. They're at 28 to Clouded Minds 19. So if they come back in, and it looks like they're going to try to take this first objective for themselves. The taunt coming out from Varian, as we predicted. There's that taunt. Tetra getting low. Ruffian hanging out in the back, trying to throw in some shots there. Angry Smurf getting a little bit low, but getting some pot shots in as well. Matlock on the front line taking a lot of damage, and here comes Self-Destruct. Punisher goes over to Clouded Minds.
Yeah, great zoning ult there by Tetra there. Just try and clear this out and maybe seal off 1 or 2 of those last little shrine minions. But as we see here, they're probably just going to lose the wall here. Johanna not available. We're going to see Flying Spuds eat that. Casey Core going to follow up with a wall bang onto the fort, but no follow-up as the team was still trying to just chunk down this wall. My guess is probably just going to get the wall here and back off. We got the vision on from Lunara in a great position here to see maybe rotate on this camp.
Oh my goodness. Here's the talents if you want to take a look at them. They fill up so much of the screen.
They do.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can adjust overlays like in mid. I'm going to try it. I'm going to look at it real quick. Sorry.
All right. Nope, you're fine. Both teams rotating on their Khazar camps here. The neutral camp in the bottom will be up for 5 seconds, so maybe a mad dash onto that.
Well, I changed the observer mode, but it didn't change anything, so we'll have to be for next game. Sorry, folks. What do you think about the dual lane soaking of D.Va? Is that something that's a thing or not so much? I mean, I don't think it would add up to quite to what a Leoric would, but what do you think?
I think she can do it. I mean, she definitely has the rotational speed that she can get there. I think a little bit slower though than the Leoric. Potential having that range damage, and the he's going the looks like he's doing the old bomb build, where the longer he holds it, the more damage he does, and then the healing, he gets more health back. So he's going to be able to trade very well into Leoric here. But as we see here, mid to top, he is a little behind in that rotation.
Gotcha. Big taunt coming out from Matlock onto Lana a little bit ago, and it's going to try to repeat that, getting them low, but Lana's able to get away, and there's that big silence that you're talking about coming up from Sukov as Angry Smurf takes a lot of damage, has to back off, but is not killed. A good escape there from Angry Smurf.
Yeah, not knowing it, I'm wondering if Star Knight took the Stukov from this comp, because usually in a taunt variant comp, I love the Stukov, because even if they don't die, I mean, they can't push their buttons. But yeah, Star Knight doing a great job, kind of disrupting. Matlock can get the taunt off, but you know, the silence comes down immediately behind him, and then everybody else can't push their buttons.
Ooh, Bush stuff. Looking for a rotation.
I'm always a fan of Bush stuff.
Yeah, Matlock is the one that comes through first. Probably the best to do that. Charges onto Ruffian. Ruffian has to back up a little bit. And now here comes the rest of Cloud of Mines trying to push back as Leoric is separate. So this is a 5v4, but they're going to back up. And Knights of Stay Bronze are going to survive and not get picked there in that Bush gank attempt.
All right, and as we see, just some quick rotations here. I'm going to just call out some of the ultimates picked up by Cloud of Mines here. We got Pyroblast from the Kael'thas, Micro Missiles from the D.Va, Thornwood Vines. Very, very interesting pickup there. Don't see that very often, but it's very good on the wave clear and just be able to chunk somebody down. Apocalypse by the Diablo and the Flailing Swipe.
And the Knights of Stay Bronze, they have picked up Entomb, Shield Wall, Blink Heal, Curse Bullet, and Crushing Jaws. So we're not going to get... What's it? It's not quite the dirty bathtub, but it's close. What would you call that one?
I don't know. It's still a bathtub nonetheless. But I mean, they got some gray mane. We'll call that the pet wash. I don't know. They got the gray mane in there. We'll do that.
Very good. Yeah, it's like a bear trap in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, pet wash. I love it. Cloud of Mines starting on this objective, getting to about 11. So about a quarter of the way there. Knights of Stay Bronze looking for a chance to come in and engage. Here comes Leoric to join up, and they do have this Shaman camp pushing a little bit while this is happening.
We're going to watch position here. Leoric is looking for it. Out comes the Crushing Jaws. Not going to be able to connect with anybody. The taunt is going to come out to Casey Court. The Flailing Swipe's going to come out to disengage Knights that stay Bronze. And we're just getting a lot of buttons pushed, but nobody dying. And the second objective goes over to Cloud of Mines. Great D.Va bomb placement by Tetcher there. Not going to be able to catch smoke, but does lock down the Bright Wing. John Cena jumps. Does not jump over, so they're going to get some extra damage on this. But great protected coming out from Matlock from that Pyroblast. But Casey Court is going all in on Flying Spuds, and down goes Spuds as gives the opportunity for Knights to stay Bronze to finish off this John Cena.
My goodness, those protects from Matlock. One for the self-destruct, and again for the Pyroblast.
Yeah,
really good patience and use of abilities coming out from Matlock playing Varian right there.
Yeah, Shield Wall is such a good talent for that. But the percent base healing going to come in, going to top off smoke, but unfortunately going to spread that dirty flame strike to Silver Spy there. And as we peek down here, Tetcher doing some sneaky stuff, going to steal the Khazra camp from Knights that stay Bronze right under Leoric's nose.
Spicy play there. Oh, here comes Jaws clamping down, landing on Star Knight. Using the fat hand to disengage. Oh, but he goes down. Here comes Angry Smurf in for the kill. A good pick from Knights that stay Bronze. Good CC into burst.
All right, so Smoke is clearing that one up, and then Tetcher just doing a great job on the macro game, just trying to keep, the paint the map red, so to speak. Then I'm guessing he'll probably rotate over onto his camp as well.
Casey Court taking a lot of damage. It's going to pop the medallion and back up a little bit, but it's going to be okay. Yeah, if you want to practice social distancing virtually before you do it in real world, play against Kael'thas often. And then you'll spread. Stay safe.
Absolutely.
Get away from those flames and, They should make a tutorial of that in Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, that would be great. You're 6 feet.
Vision coming out from Lunar to see this camp. Casey Court going through the wall.
Taking the shortcut, just going over the wall.
And it's a big 5v5. Here comes Big Silence. Here comes Apocalypse. There's the flip. And here comes Jaws. Gonna catch Lana Elise and very low. And so is Casey Court. And they both go down. Double kill. Is there more? Star Knight getting very, very low. Flying Spuds. Oh! That camp is stolen.
A lot of people low.
By the Knights of Stay Bronze.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse for Clouded Mines there, just getting caught in that tomb and that tiny little choke point. And then the APOC did come out, and I think that's what saved it before Casey Court went down, but he ate curse.
Oh, again, even behind the wall, that taunt, Dax. Oof. Just can't get away from it. Nice. And there goes all of Diablo's souls have been taken out before that, so he came back. He was a little bit of a mini Diablo. Kind of a squishy dibs. Got to get some more souls, be a little tankier, but good play so far from Knights of Stay Bronze.
Yeah, the shot calls are coming out. I mean, Matlock is going in, diving underneath the tower, Flying Spuds getting chunked down here. Poison damage coming out from the Lunar. Tetcher going to dive in and try and get some help. Pyroblast is going to come out onto Flying Spuds, and she still ends up living there. a little bit of poison damage is going to come. Does she have the W to pop it? But Silver Spy is going to get the blink heal and the fart healing from Brightwing there to keep her alive.
Oh my goodness! I liked that all of the damage was concentrated there onto Orphea, and somehow Orphea stays alive. Silver Spy probably the culprit of making those plays there and keeping Orphea up. So well played.
Yep, and then she is going trait build, so her auto attacks heal her for a massive amount. But we're gonna see this invade here. Trelana is gonna find herself in, I was gonna say, stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Lucky not getting that taunt from Matlock there, but she's gonna step up here. Tetcher gonna locate Matlock in that bush with a little bit of poke. Gotten the bomb back out, so we could see the bomb here, but they are gonna cap this camp. The wallbang out onto Leoric. He's going to be able to E out of there, getting a lot of damage coming out there. APOC going to get used, not catching anybody from Knights of State of Bronze as they head over onto this objective.
Yeah, talent tier advantage for Knights that stay bronze right now, so this could be a risky fight for Cloud of Mines to take. 15 to 16, already up to 23 minions here on the objective. Cloud of Mines, they are grouping up. Diablo may be looking for a flank. Out comes Bullet. Tetra taking a lot of damage, gonna drop the self-destruct. Silver Spy gets knocked around a little bit, but manages to make it back to the back. Matlock is on fire, trying to separate from the rest of the teammates. Out comes the Jaws. There's the pet bath, as we see Entomb comes down. Casey Core taking a lot of damage, and down goes Diablo. Oh, but a lot of damage also out onto Smoke. Smoke goes down. Now it is a 4v4. Matlock next to go down. Looks like Cloud of Mines is starting to turn this. Star Knight getting very low as Flying Spuds is going hunting. Lana, though, keeping it back. Here comes the Pyroblast, and I think that might be enough. Almost. Not enough.
Wow.
And yeah, Knights of State Bronze are going to be able to take this objective. They're not going to lose anybody else. They did lose 2. It's a double kill going over to Cloud of Mines, but my goodness. Way to stay on that point and confirm that objective.
I mean, Roughing is pumping out just a massive amount of damage between those Flame Strikes and Living Bombs. But, you know, Brightwing with the Spell Armor on that E, just saving people left and right. And here comes Leap out onto the John Cena. Going to shut down this fort once it gets there. So they are going to back off and just take the camps for themselves, happy with a keep wall. Or, you know, at least a fort in their favor. And
there it is.
In doing so, we lost the top fort on the side of Knights that Stay Bronze, and bot lane is going to get pushed out a little bit, but that fort is not much longer for this world either. Yeah,
very interesting. The objectives here, it seems like they're going over mostly Knights that Stay Bronze, but if you look at the siege damage, look at this bottom fort here for Knights that Stay Bronze. Now it's pretty low. So they might actually be ahead in the siege game as they have that top fort taken down up there.
Yeah, just Tetcher's doing a great job out macroing Leoric. Leoric is getting the soak, and he is rotating up there to grab that bruiser camp. But, you know, in all these other team fights and stuff, they were just having camps, pushing lanes, and doing all kinds of good stuff. But we're going to see the opposite here. I would push top if I were Knights that Stay Bronze. That is where the next objective is going to pop up here. It is a Mortar Punisher, and a little slow on the rotation, so they can get the positional advantage here if they want it.
And they have that camp backing them up. Yeah. Lynn Looney saying that healing was insane. Agreed. These healers on both these teams, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that top fort is going to go down before a rotation can be made. I think Cloud of Mines realizes that. But they do want to clear out this Shaman camp. Keep that from pushing for free.
Yeah, and I like the vision from Trelana here this game, just helping keep the team at least on some clean rotations here, because, you know, unfortunately, like they're showing down here, they can be in any bush.
I kind of like this because Leoric is kind of off by themselves most of the time, all right? But so they're just showing Leoric, but then they're all hiding in the bush. They don't really catch anybody quite yet. They're switching bush position. Knights stay bronze. If they're going to catch anyone, it looks like Clouded Mines is a little spooked.
Yeah, I thought it was, you know, the great job by Clouded Mines here, just not trying to maybe get a pick onto that Leoric. He was trying to bait it out there a little bit, but yeah, not going to happen. But if I was Clouded Mines, you would want to take this fight 320. They're now showing on the wave. They're going for this bottom fort. And then with this fort, they should have 20s pretty directly. So as we see the little late rotation here as well.
A good play there by Knights of Stay Bronze to say, okay, if we're not going to get a gank, we have vision on the top of where the other team is. At least we're going to go and we're going to sneak a fort out of it. And they got that pretty much for free. So good rotations there. Both teams at 19, but almost 20 for Knights of Stay Bronze. Some big talents in the wings there.
All right, they see them positioning in that bush. Now, if they have 20s, as I say, they should be able to invade this camp as well, which, you know, they would have to, Clouded Minds would have to clear this and would give them great position and a head start onto this Punisher here up top.
Very aggressive positioning here by Knights of Stay Bronze, which is your prerogative if you have the talent tier advantage. Ooh, careful of that bush. Good scouting though, both by Lana and by Casey Court. Big Entomb coming out, and the Polymorph. And Casey Court just goes down just like that. Not full soul, so we'll do a full spawn cooldown.
Yeah, buried alive. Just unfortunately, we did see Diablo get caught in that Entomb there, but just one of the more powerful level 20 upgrades in the game there. Just not being able to push any buttons at all if you get caught in that bathtub.
Oh, Clouded Minds sneaking in and taking their own camp and getting it. Let's see if they have to pay for it, and it looks like they're going to get away getting that camp for free. This camp will not get any traction in the lane, but it definitely helps because it means that Knights that Stay Bronze can't steal it.
Yep, and then the extra bonus XP gets them ever so closely to 20 here. Which,
there it is.
Yep.
Whoop, there it is. Objective is started. Knights of Stay Bronze working on that.
So I don't think this is game over if this objective does go over to Knights of Stay Bronze. Tetra doing a great job grabbing that camp. The Orcs going to have to go down to cap their own. But so it will be a 5v4 once Diablo is up and on their way here, but already halfway through the Shrine Monkeys. So it might just have to be a defense at the keep, I think.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to contest.
Jump. Yeah.
Yeah, not going to be able to contest. And there it is. The Mortar Punisher is going to go over to Knights of Stay Bronze. You got to be careful when you're pushing forward that you don't get picked. But we're going to see maybe a little bit of a split. What's Orphea doing? I think she's just catching up the rest of... Yeah, Flying Spud's just catching up the rest of the creep wave to get those creeps moving closer.
Yeah, going to be hard to push into this once they don't have much in the way of a wave here to eat some of these tower shots. Once the Punisher jumps over the wall. But
doing a good job of shredding it, though.
Smoke's looking to do another Entomb here. They are stacking up pretty tough on this Punisher, so they have to be careful here. The jump's going to come out onto Casey Court.
Smoke trying to spooky walk out.
Yeah, he's going to get punished here for trying to get that that Entomb there. Great pick off by Clouded Minds, and the chase is on. Tetra is chasing down Matlock here. Polymorph is going to come out onto Diva. Diva does have bomb available.
That's
and
slow.
A tremendous slow, yeah.
From Lunara.
Does he get the root? No.
Matlock looking in trouble. A nice wallbang there by Casey Court. Popping the medallion. There's the protect. Is it going to be enough? On fire. Here comes the destruct, and it looks like Matlock is going to survive. Silver Spy keeping them up, but once again, paying for the sins of the team. Spuds goes down.
I'd like to see a keep here. We do see bottom is going to be the next objective. Rayman's going to sneak down and grab the Khazar camp there, but I would like to see Clouded Minds push for this with this camp here and try and get a keep with, at least Orphea down for another 50 seconds.
Yeah, that's a fair amount of time. You have the creep wave with you. You also have this camp pushing, so you got a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah,
between you and the sport.
They have a real lack of damage. I mean, Orphea is still dead. Greymane is on that camp. So this keep has gone uncontested.
A good pick up there, making a good decision after getting a kill. See what you can get, and they get a keep out of it. Also, I think a smart decision from Knights of Stay Bronze not wanting to, fight and make an endgame fight there. Instead, just sending, Angry Smurf to go get some camps. Trying not to give Clouded Minds the fight they need to win there in a 4v5, which is always dangerous.
Yep, so they're going to rotate down here. It looks like they're going to maybe try and catch him on the rotation, maybe get a flank here. Maybe grab. But here comes the vision. Here comes the Sentinel Wisp from Lunara. Going to catch Matlock in that bush.
And now all 5 are together. So it is 5v5. Both at 21. Oh my goodness. This is something that potentially Clouded Minds could wait out as pressure is building in the top hand lane. They don't necessarily have to fight here, but if they do get a fight here and win...
I'm going to see, we got one right there and another one on the way.
Some back out escape pings, retreat pings coming out, and the shrine is right next door.
Yeah, I would let them have the caster camp. I would go crap the bruiser camp now. They don't have their bruiser camp, so that this will be this bruiser camp will be something that Knights of Stay Bronze has to contend with. As you said, it will be walking right towards their core.
All right, realizing that that's what's happening on the side of Cloud of Mines, Knights of Stay Bronze says we're here. We will take the siege camp, and we're going to start the objective as fast as we can, see if we can start getting that rolling. Either that, or maybe send someone to defend against that camp. It looks like they're going to stay here for now, because that's where everyone is.
Yep, they're going to clear this. They will see Leo on the wave, so I expect them to come in here. Now, Tesher does not have a bomb, so he is halfway on the way. They're going to have to get some damage, do some damage, and take some damage as well as, you know, being down Leork. They're going to back out of here, but Casey Court says, I don't think so. He's going to get the APOC combo out, the polymorph and the bullet going to come out onto Casey Court. Crushing Jaws comes out, not being able to hit any member of Clouded Mines, and they will back off.
All right, and now that shaman camp is moving. It only has one catapult, but it'll start stacking up.
That shaman is waving around that flame staff. He wants to just go whale on that core.
That's right. Absolutely. Here comes the Entomb, and a big flip onto Smoke. A big slap coming out from Star Knight. Tetra taking a lot of damage, though, and Polymorph. Mech goes down. Leoric goes down as well. Flying Spud's about half health, but here's Angry Smurf getting pummeled around here by Casey Court. Out comes Bullet, slapping against Diablo, though, and it's very, very low on the Knights of Stay Bronze. And they're running.
I don't even know if the Winions are doing their thing. We are down to 70%, 66% on the core. Down goes Matlock on the Varian.
Double kill going out to Clouded Mines, and this is at least a keep. Do you think they push past this to try to end the game here? I don't know.
They don't have any main tank for about another minute here, so I think it depends on how long it takes them to burn through this keep. I don't think it's going to take long. Brightwing's going to end up eating this John Cena. Okay, it's a force spy. Get on out of there. You're going to be stunned there, too. And I think that's at least a core call here, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of life left on the Arcane Punisher, but a nice pull by Flying Spuds to pull the Punisher back, but the core is just melting. It's down to 20%, and there's enough poison damage to take it the rest of the way. GG's game one going over to Clouded Mines.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's tough. I think without that camp and those turrets getting, you know, half that core's health, I think it would have been a better defense there. But I like the call there to just end it, even if Flying Spuds did kite the Punisher away.
Yeah, I mean, even though it was, you couldn't prevent it, like little things like that. If there had been maybe more armor on the core, more health on the core, just pulling the Punisher away, that could have made the difference. Didn't hear, but still, it's fun to see those little tricks and things like that make a difference a lot of the time. So
yeah, absolutely. So taking a look here at the stat screen, anything sticking out to you, Winas?
Let's see. I'm just updating the score here real quick. All right.
Okay, no problem.
Look, I mean, the heals coming out from Silver Spy were insane, and that is reflected in the stats here. 120k healing. There was times where it seemed like all 5 members of Clouded Mines were on Orphea, or, you know, targeting someone else, and able to keep them up, able to keep them alive. So my goodness, that's one thing that popped out, but also a really nice job by several other members, like I feel like Diva pushing out some of those camps, pushing some of the lanes, getting that setup for the lane pressure in the top lane and in the bottom lane, being able to take out those forts, I think was very impactful as well.
Yep, 100%. I agree with you there. I mean, just tremendous job from the healers. I mean, it was only 9 to 8 kills. It felt, you know, for the amount of team fights that we had there, and a lot of team fights, like a lot of damage, a lot of buttons getting pressed, but, you know, nobody actually getting taken down, and those kills were not secured. But yeah, great job. Very exciting game from game number 1. Yeah,
absolutely. Thanks everybody for hanging out in chat. We got Softbert checking in, Big B808. Noah 2's here. Let's see. Tetra's in chat. You should probably be focusing on playing. No, I'm just kidding.
Shots fired.
I'm kidding. All right, so it looks like Knights that Stay Bronze are going to take first pick. So I think that means it's probably hero pick. So we'll be looking for Clouded Mines to come up with a map, and maybe they can communicate that with the other team there. All right, but in the meantime, I need to make sure that this observer thing is fixed, because that was a pain in the butt, and I apologize. So It should
No
be.
problem. I'm taking a peek here. Let's see. Cloud of Mine. So Tomb of the Spider Queen was banned. We did see Infernal Shrines. So my guess would maybe be Towers of Doom. 75% win rate this season for Cloud of Mines on Towers of Doom. Getting some more of that fun double soak action going on.
Yeah, let's take a look back at the maps. So here's the 4 banned, the 1 played. Still plenty of options to go off of. My goodness. I'm just going to let Cloud of Mines know that they're picking the map in case they haven't been messaged already. Let's see. Where are you in my list? There you are.
Where are you?
All right, cool. Excellente. Well, that was a very exciting game number 1. I'm looking forward to game number 2. This is a best of 3. So Knights that Stay Bronze need to win game 2 for 2 reasons. 1, to stay in it, and also to take us to game 3. More games, more hype. Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm very biased towards when teams play.
More
like,
games. Yeah.
Who do you want to win game 1? It's like, I don't care. Game 2, the other team, because I want to go to game 3.
I'm rooting for everybody.
That's
I'm
right.
rooting for game 3. That's what I'm rooting for.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and like you said earlier when we're looking at the stats, the team fight kills were quite close. So I feel like those were pretty evenly matched. But yeah, really good last push there from Cloud of Mines, getting a couple picks and the objective, just running it down late game. That's really hard to defend against.
Yeah.
Software says, that's right. Stop paying attention to us, Tetcher. Nothing to see here. Fireworks exploding in the background. Yeah, so I'd be interested to see if we get into game 2 and see some different, possibly different bans thrown around for heroes. Maybe mix it up a little bit. It looks like we are going... Okay, excellent. We're going to Volskaya next.
Ooh, okay. The one with all the toys.
That's right. Girls and boys, get your toys. All right, let me update our maps here. Map number 2, we are going to go to Volskaya Industries / Volskaya Foundry. And this will be picked by Cloud of Mines. All right, let's see if we did it right. Yeah, I think so. Here it is.
Proud of you.
You know, every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Absolutely.
Just
That's
saying.
what I'm after. Yeah.
It's gotta get that nut, Dax. That's all it is.
Gotta hibernate soon.
I'm really here to see Tetra feed. Don't disappoint me this time, buddy, says Big B.
That's why we're all here.
That's right. That's why I don't stream myself just playing HOTS, because it's like, it makes people hungry. They're like, he's feeding all this. That makes me hungry.
We call that the soup kitchen stream. We just
That's
feed
right.
everybody.
That's right. One viewer at a time. All right, Dax, let me get you in here.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Perfect. Excellent.
Yes.
All right, Volskaya Foundry. Okay. Have they? Was there any changes to the protector in the latest patch notes? Oh, looks like we might be in the right lobby. Yeah, we're in the right lobby. Did you see any mention of changes to the protector in the latest patch notes? I don't think there are. I was just curious.
I don't think there was. No. I think the only map that we did see change to was Warhead, and then they got rid of the one boss, added the extra vision, and then did the tunnel system.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's see. How did these teams do against each other in the regular season? Is that something that you have access to, or I can look it up too?
So yep, I don't have it pulled up, but
we could take a look.
Yeah, because as I said, we were talking about the band, so that, like, you know, the nice thing about playoffs is kind of, you can kind of keep stuff under wraps. You can practice stuff all season long, but you generally have a feel of what you're going to ban come into these games from the previous iterations of the match between these two teams.
I don't see it on the website. So, oh wait, no, here it is. It was the first game played. It was a 2-0 domination, Cloud of Mines over Knights Stay Bronze. So, Okay, well, that's something to keep in mind. And then looking at the overall standings of the regular season, Cloud of Mines ending up going 18-8 as far as games won to lost, and Knights that Stay Bronze went 11-12, so about the 50% there.
Yeah, and something to be said. I mean, Knights that Stay Bronze, I'm pretty sure they're a brand, like a new team. A couple new roster spots for Cloud of Mines, but you know, the main core team is there. So essentially, it's almost like playing a new team here in the playoffs. Same names as last time, but you know, I didn't watch the first game. I don't believe. Maybe I did and just don't remember because it was the first match of the season.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Heck, you and I may have even casted that one together.
I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. So like my memory is crap. Softbird, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I hope you're having an excellent vacation.
How about it? Get that Turkey Day and here coming up Thursday if you are in the States.
And then Softbird says, nothing is more satisfying than watching casters play so we can harass them during their subsequent streams.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So coming into the draft here, taking a look at these roster pools. Now, Sylvanas, very good on this map, does get oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on that talent. Empower Mercs. Merc sorry, there we go. Yeah, so at 4, being able to power up those turrets on the point. But yeah, both teams play her, so you know, could be a ban opportunity. She was banned in game 1, so not being able to play her is this could be I think the first ban or the first pick priority.
They should have a talent change to name one of them be tree burning or whatever, and like if you're ever like insta kills any of Malfurions like broccoli or I don't know exactly what it would do, but maybe it does a ton of damage to like towers.
Yeah. Yeah, she's up against Malfurion. She just does extra damage to Malfurion and Tyrande.
25% more damage towards Night Elves. Oh my goodness. Oh, rip Teladrisil. Tigerfish, you are a beautiful man. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, Big B in the chat. Well, yes, I thank you for that, but I am not allowed to dress up on Weenus' streams. It's in my contract. But no, Weenus likes to keep it casual, and he even said one time if I did, he would feel bad, and I don't want that.
Oh, you can
casual here,
Dax. You can wear whatever you want. I have no, you know. I'm sorry if I've made that in the past something that has been on your mind. But no, Dax always looks better anyway, so I can't compete, so I don't try. I mean, do you get dressed up to go to the bathroom? I don't.
I do,
but Dax does. He's just a. He gets up for all. He gets dressed up for all occasions. Here's a Diva fan. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I've gotten made fun of that in my entire life. Like just even going to the store to get like milk or eggs or something like along those lines. I'd literally I could go over in sweatpants and a hoodie. It's just not happening. I'll put real clothes on.
Everywhere he goes, Dax looking good. And there's that Respect Diva ban. Once again, Anna ban coming out from. Anna ban coming out from Cloud of Mines, and there's a Li Ming ban. Interesting, from Knights that Stay Bronze. Okay.
Does Star Knight not play Anna?
The problem that I've been told is that Star Knight, he's doing a lot of the shot calling, and Anna is like so like, you know, you have to basically lock on with all of those healing darts and things like that. It's very target oriented. It's hard to concentrate on hitting your heals and then also doing shot calling. So I don't think that's at least my understanding, but I'm not sure. And there's the Gaslow ban coming out from Cloud of Mines this time.
Well, the only reason why I asked is that Anna is a good counter to Brightwing if they decide to pick up. Silver Spy goes to pick up Brightwing again. Like a good time grenade actually completely negates the hyper shift heal. But no priority onto the Sylvanas yet. We will see the first pick Tassadar and Stukov again from Star Knight. Sylvanas still on the board here. Let's see.
Matlock's snapping up that Johanna too, and here comes Anduin's picking up your crew, your Goldilocks crew, and Cassia, one of your favorites.
Oh, I love me some Cassia. She is the baddest bee in the Nexus. That's what I like to call her. But definitely going to see some Light Bomb Johanna shenanigans, whether it's Falling Sword or just the shield. Just great combo with those two heroes there. And then everyone's stuck in one position. Just makes a lot of damage and a lot easier for Ball Lightning to get some value here.
Hell yeah. All right, here comes our last ban from Clouded Minds, and it's Greymane and a respect ban from last time. Here's a good question coming from Tigerfish. Dax, do you get dressed up to go in the pool? How does that work? How do you spiff up a bathing suit?
Swim. I don't. That's the thing, because I have.
I see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you know how to swim?
Yes, I doggy paddle, but that's about it. Okay.
Good. If we ever go out on the lake, then I'll know that if you fall in the water, it's not life or death.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, I could at least attempt to swim.
Tigerfish pointing out also another good combo here. Unless you have said it already, I just missed it. But the Blessed Shield and the Light Bomb combo for ultimate stuns from Knights That Stay Bronze. Really easy to set up that. Well, easier when you have Blessed Shield fly out first, and then you can put that Light Bomb wherever you want.
Ooh, I like this a lot, but yeah, absolutely. I mean, even like
spicy.
Because Johanna can pop the Unstoppable, hit Condemn, and you know it's coming. You can't do anything about it. She pulls you in, Light Bomb on top of that, and then the shield. You're kind of stuck and can't push your buttons until basically you're dead. But yeah, Stab Daddy getting picked up here by Tetcher and the old musical cow himself, ETC.
That's right. Whenever ETC gets picked, I have something somewhere. Apparently not. I shouldn't have said that. All right, we'll find that later.
There is an antidote in this game too, so it'd be perfect. Oh, okay. Not trying to bump there. I thought we were looking for that arrow one.
Well, we might as well play the arrow one too.
If you can find it. Oh, but Yrel and Chromie going to get picked up for the last two picks there on the side of Knights That Stay Bronze. Now, Sylvanas still on the board. I expect Trelana maybe to grab that here. I wouldn't mind that.
Ooh, Tychus.
ETC's a cow. Do you think maybe that Andrew milked him?
Could be. It's not pasteurized, I can guarantee that. All right.
Absolutely.
Which draft you looking at this time?
I really like the draft of Knights That Stay Bronze. Stukov is one of those healers that doesn't have the cleanse, so I think they may have a hard time here dealing with that, with all the CC that's on the side of Knights That Stay Bronze.
Very good. All right, here are your teams. We'll see you on the other side for game number 2. All right, welcome to game number 2. Looks like my overlays are fixed a little bit. Sorry about that earlier. On the right-hand side, we have Clouded Minds. We have Tetcher playing Stab Daddy. KC Court on the big cow. Star Knight is going to be playing Stukov. I was going to say the Big Milker. I'm like, that's not right. Ruffian's going to...
No, this is a Christian stream.
That's right. Ruffian's going to be playing that Tassadar. And we do have Lana on the Tychus. I think I got everybody.
Oh. I think you did as well. And Knights That Stay Bronze looking to take us to a game number 3. We have Smoke on the Space Goat, Yrel, Silver Spy on Anduin, Angry Smurf is on Cassia, Flying Spuds on the Chrome Dome, and Matlock on Johanna.
There's some gushing happening in chat about you, Dax, and it looks like we might have to be sharing you down the line.
Yep. My mom taught me how to share. We are all good here, friends. As we'll see the Q coming out onto Angry Surfer, the boot going to come out onto Tetcher. Going to pop his Unstoppable to get out of there alive. And these teams are going at it already. Smoke is going to head down to the bot lane there to start that soak.
There we go. Stab Daddy versus Space Goat. As we see the 4 rotate from mid to top.
Coast to coast.
That's right.
Slot coming out onto Silver Spy, but not a lot of damage on the follow-up there. Trelana just taking a peek at what... Okay, did go quarterback here at level 1. Going to be able to get some extra wave clear and poke damage coming out from the Tychus.
You know, I do like that Tychus last pick. Seeing Yrel and Johanna. Got some thick damage mitigation and just trying to cut through all that shielding and blow up that percentage-based health. I do like that Tychus pick. The more I think about it.
really quickly. You got a little bit of a rework, but 1 minute, the turret camps are up. Both teams not really thinking about them too much. I know the plans usually cap them about 1 minute, so that way halfway through the first objective, you can have another turret. And about 2 turrets, I think, equals about another 1.5 DPS-wise, damage-wise, 1.5 like assassins. So it actually gives you kind of like the 6v5 fight.
Oh, look at this invade here, coming from Knights of Stay Bronze. They don't get there in time to avoid that turret getting picked up, though. Just a little bit too quick there for Clouded Minds. Clouded Minds a little too quick there for Knights of Stay Bronze, but I do like that spicy kind of movement, that spicy action. Looking for more of those plays all the time.
Absolutely, and with that turret, I'd like to see them rotate up here onto that heal camp if they could, knowing that the other 2 members are missing from the side of Knights that Stay Bronze, but they're just going to go up, do the double rotate, grab that soak, and make their case for the late game.
Turret picked up here by Knights of Stay Bronze. They're grabbing their own toys. And now we get to fight for the shared toys at some point. Getting that biotic emitter. Taking a look at the stats, we do have a little bit of stacking quests going on. We do have the prog rock for ETC and static charge there for Tessator. So we'll keep an eye on those stacks as we get closer to 10. Both teams tied at 5. Stied and tied at 5.
Got one out dinner first.
That's right.
And I do like to grab.
Thank you so much.
Stacks, yep, we do see Chromie taking the vision at 1. I've seen that a lot more instead of the W or the Q, which this particular map is not bad for stacking Ws or Qs, but vision is a little bit more important in these team fights.
Yeah, knowing where the enemy is, and if they're on your camp, are they in the shadows? Are they waiting to jump out at me? Extra vision, never bad.
All right, and KC Court's going to rotate there, get the first cap and first channel on this objective here. We see Knights of Stay Bronze pushing in this top of just a lot of siege damage and poke damage coming out from the Chromie. They're going to clear this wave here. Nobody making a play on the biotic emitter yet. As we see them rotate in. Great job by KC Court just backing off and giving this channel away. They did get 30%, and their fortification camp will be up in 28 seconds. And I think they just wait for that and then just recap and get the first objective with the 2 turrets.
Absolutely. There's a time trap onto ETC. Gonna connect a lot of sand onto that cow. Power wash. Watch out. Here comes the Tetra going in. Big silence coming down from the Stukov. Angry Smurf going down. Cassia. First blood there, being claimed by Clouded Minds.
Yeah, amazing 2 or 3 man Q from Tetra there, but unfortunately he was the only one in the middle of that team. I did fear for his life there for a quick second, but the follow-up did come in there, and we're able to get the first blood onto that Cassia.
Jinxie here to cheer on the Knights. Says Softbird. Possibly. I doubt it, but possibly. Well, we could both cheer on great play from both 2 teams, no matter which team you're secretly behind. But yeah, up to 82% now for Clouded Minds on this point. It will go to overtime at 99 as long as there's still members of Knights that stay bronze within the border. And there it is. Can Clouded Minds push them off? We're looking for another engage. Smoke jumping in. It's hammer time. Hammer down, but taking a lot of damage. Gonna have to back up. Getting chased there by Tychus. Here comes Big Silence and Slowing Sands, making the terrain hard to navigate here a little bit.
Yeah, both teams not knowing where to stand there, but you know, Chromie, that cheating hero, gets her ult at 8. The slide gonna come out onto Matlock there, and down he goes. The Q coming out, the follow-up Q coming out onto Flying Spuds. He's gonna hit Rude where he stands, and that beautiful silence coming out. And then, oh my goodness, and down goes 3 members of Knights that stay bronze, and we'll see them jump in the Protector here. Now, both frontliners are in the Protector here, so they need to be a little bit careful. Ping's coming out. They want to clear that wave.
Kaleo saying secretly behind, but nice, Kaleo. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Yeah, that silence, and we did take low blow on Stukov, so just that extra 30% damage, or excuse me, 100% more damage when they're at 30% health or lower. Everyone trying to run through the gate there. A nice choke point for Clouded Minds.
Yeah, and I will notice here as I'll wait till I'll make it a point here after we get out of here, but you know, objective complete here. They did get that top fountain, securing themselves a little bit easier of a team fight on the second objective here. But Yrel going Aegis of Light at level 4 instead of the pseudo cleanse on herself. But with the Tychus here and the Imperious, just getting the armor on the teammates when you land by them, just try to help alleviate some of that damage. I like that pickup there.
Interesting. So that means that you're probably going to see a little bit more fighting where Yrel is jumping near teammates instead of going out on an island and deep into the enemy team, right?
Absolutely, I think so. But down goes Yrel. I didn't even catch that one.
I missed that one as well.
Trelana and Tetra just getting the gank there.
Yep, I think there's a rotation there. I believe that Lana was holding the lane with Tychus and then switching up, sending Tetra down there, and they found a gank of opportunity. So good play there. And now it's camp time. We do see the siege camp getting picked up by Clouded Mines and the siege camp getting worked on by Knights of Stay Bronze. Should be down momentarily. And finally, going for this support camp in the middle.
Just a little lonely boy. He wants to come out and play every once in a while. But Angry Smurf, got to be careful. Casey Court trying to get the rotation there and try to get the slide onto Cassia, but she was able to wiggle her way out of there.
Heroics are online. Clouded Mines looking at the Flailing Swipe, Commander Odin, Black Hole, Mosh Pit, and Angelic Armaments. Here comes the Light Bomb.
Oh, with the Valkyrie onto Ruffian. She's going to be able to get out of there. Matlock chasing her down, but out comes the Mosh Pit. Trelana's going to pop the Odin there, get that jump E back behind the wall there.
Wow, no one went down. It was a very good engage, but good healing everybody up and good escape there.
All right, and while we have a break in the action here, I will say we did see the Light Bomb, Blessed Shield combo there, but unfortunately not getting a whole lot done there. We did see the Valkyrie, though, pick up. I do like that pickup, being able to pick out some of the squishy backliners and not having to step up from Cassia there. And Ardent Defender, pretty standard pickup on the Yrel there, but just a silly ult.
Hearth back to base.
Yes. Alright, so Tetra just trying to take a peek there, see if there's maybe some counter engage going on there.
It's a little back and forth. In the top lane, Clouded Mines trying to get some more siege pressure going here onto this top fort. So far it's standing strong. The next objective will be top, though, and there will be nowhere to retreat to fountain-wise for Knights of Stay Bronze, as Clouded Mines was able to clear that out with the last objective. Looks like, I think we're probably getting pretty close to the next objective starting to spawn.
I think so. Knights of Stay Bronze needs to be a little bit careful here. You know, they are down 13s halfway there. I would try and, you know, we're going to see Smoke and Tetra just trading out blows down here in the bottom lane. Smoke's probably going to try and get 13 for the team here.
Next objective will be up in 15 seconds up in the top hand lane. Toy count, we have one turret here for the side of Knights that Stay Bronze. Looking at one turret and one biotic emitter on the side of Clouded Mines, and they're getting set up. Ooh. Clouded Mines up top, ready to start that objective going. Tetra, it's going to hang out a little while and get one more wave of clear.
All right, and we do see Yrel down in the bottom. They do have 13. She's just catching those last little bit of minions there, so I think they're going to have an easy time just capping this as much as possible. Once Yrel gets up here, depending on the positioning, they may just back out and give it to him. The Blessed Shield is going to come out onto Tetra. Here comes the Light Bomb. He's going to pop the Unstoppable. Out comes the Black Hole, but the Valkyrie's going to pick up Ruffian.
Unstoppable pop, but Johanna will go down. We do have that Odin popped. We do have Ball Lightning going out, as well as Light Bombs on cooldown. Yeah, that Blessed Shield. What else we got on cooldown? Black Hole. Yeah, Black Hole used too. So still a few more ults heroic available for Clouded Mines, and they have a little bit of breathing room now that they got that kill on Johanna. Already up to 78%. I don't think it could be stopped. I think next objective goes over to Clouded Mines.
Yeah, I think so. They're just going to lick their wounds here and make headway onto 16s. They're going to forego this fort. They'll probably take the Protector down here mid and then end up trying to get that last, the third and final fountain up near the forts here.
Throwing ETC and to Sadar into the Protector. They take down the top fort. They had made that path pretty clear before, and it looks like they'll probably make their way down to the bottom lane. It might pick up some things along the way. Knock down that wall. Oh no! All right, we're making a push from Clouded Mines onto the mid fort.
Yeah, and they have their main tank in the Protector. I like this engage here. This is how you defend Triglav, and down goes Stukov here. Trelana is doing the damage on the stun. Stasis is going to get popped by Chrome. Tetcher is doing the best to try to be the front line for this team. Unstoppable is going to get popped by the Matlock. In jumps Smoke. And great defense so far from Knights of Say Bronze.
Yeah, great play running past the Protector, saying, you know, if you're going to send the Protector onto our fort, that gives us an opportunity of a 5v3 to go onto your backline, and they do secure that kill onto Stukov. So good play there by Knights of Say Bronze. The Protector does still have 50% health left, but it only has 19 seconds, so... you know, they did get about half, a little bit over half of the fort mid, so they didn't get absolutely nothing, but a good way to distract the Protector from getting more value by Knights that stay bronze. So well done there.
Yeah, usually you want to see your less siege damage hero, and usually your offlaner in that Protector. That way you at least have a healer, your most siege damage, and your tank helping along with the push to try and alleviate some of that. But yeah, just real great defense there as we head. 16's now online for Clouded Minds, having a level lead, kill count 6-1. Going to jump in here onto Stack Watch. So we did see Prog Rock get completed there, and Static Charge. Ruffian is on 120 stacks out of 200, well on her way there.
Ahoy and welcome yourself, Clumsy. Welcome to Div D West semifinals. Clouded Minds versus Knights that stay bronze. Exciting game so far. This is game number 2 of 3. Or best of 3. So
here comes the light bomb, bless shield combo. Tetcher not going to be able to push any buttons. Out comes the mosh pit. Black hole is going on, but unfortunately no damage going to be able to come out from Casey. Or I'm sorry, from Clouded Minds here. Valkyrie's going to come out, but is going to miss. Smoke doing the best that they can in the backline. The Unstoppable going to get popped, but catching the very end of that flailing swipe is Smoke there.
Nice play there. Nice mosh as well. Here comes sliding back in though. 4v5. Cloud of Minds says we're gonna still fight this out. Matlock getting very low, down to 200 HP. Eliminated by a Tassadar. Smoke up against the wall, literally. Down to 120 HP. Gets out. Down goes the biotic emitter, and here comes the engage onto Angry Smurf. There is a turret that they have to run through. Angry Smurf is a little bit slow. Can't find any escape. Oh, is Yeet of Faith into the silence. There's no way to save them. Double kill there by Clouded Minds. Good turnaround.
Yeah, and all the while the Bruiser Camp was pushing up in the top, starting its damage onto that wall. Down goes the middle fort here, and we may see an invade. We have 2 members still down by Knights of Say Bronze. The Vision's going to come out on the Chromie, but not being able to do anything. She can safely know that they are there to kind of finish clearing this camp. But maybe we'll see a pressure for the top keep wall here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, hard to say. It looks like Cloud Minds is going to reset a little bit, maybe set up for taking some siege damage down here in the bottom, which has basically been untouched and will be the point of the next objective. So anything that they can clear here, get rid of some of these towers, some of this wall, that will help them if they win the next objective. So smart play there and figuring out what to do next. Love to see that. Cloud of Minds has about a level lead on their way to 20.
AC Core getting off, oil getting caught into that flowing fans.
Ah. Yep, taking some damage there for sure.
It's in the game, for sure. You're just minding your own business, auto-attacking a wall, and all of a sudden you can't move at all.
I just want the wall!
All right, Matlock going to use that shield glare there to try and gain vision of them, see that they are on their turret camp here. No counter engage, but I think this is the team fight that Knights that Stay Bronze needs to take here.
Yeah. Absolutely, and here comes a possible invade onto the fortification camp. Cloud of Minds coming in. Odin popped. Here comes the light bomb. Black hole as well in the choke point. Quite dangerous. And it looks like that turret is going to be claimed by Clouded Minds, but no one going down, but still another toy added to the collection. Yrel still in the top hand lane, trying to catch up in the XP game before joining down the bottom. And the objective is up, just no one's on it.
Matlock getting chunked down there, but 3-for-1 trade on the... Okay, now make it 2, but... a lot of ults getting pressed there. Great job by the healers keeping their team alive. But we're going to see 2 turrets on the side of Clouded Minds here. Tetra not having any toys. And then the heal camp is up in 30 seconds.
Up to 150 stacks now. Static charge. 50 to go. Looking for those 20s for Clouded Minds. We're looking for 20, and we'll probably get it before Knights that Stay Bronze. We'll see.
They did try and maybe get a pick on Texture here. I think that's the plan, or maybe to step up on this now. They did use one of the turrets. Ruffian's still holding theirs.
One turret down, 2 turrets down. KC Core taking a lot of damage and is deleted. Here comes the Valkyrie, not quite scooping anybody up. There's Yrel absorbing. His black hole comes out, and Matlock now in trouble. Down goes Johanna. Down goes Tetra, though. This fight is going to the side of Knights of Stay Bronze, but they might have some more to say about this as they're starting to turn it. Angry Smurf going down. Smoke.
Yep, the 20s are now online. Starlight going to pop that trait to keep himself alive and going to be able to pick off the URL. Silver Spy, so close. Don't be healing yourself on that. The Q not going to be able to connect there. And what a team fight there. And they will be able to capture this third objective here. So the first 3 going over to Clouded Mines.
Triple kill claimed by Clouded Mines and a double kill claimed by Knights that Stay Bronze. What a blood fest.
Yeah, definitely compared to the first game, 8-9. Now we're at 11-4. 20s just desperately need to come online here for Knights that Stay Bronze. Top and mid lane easily be able to catch Soak, but unfortunately it's just Anduin and Chromie up for the time being. Johanna is up now in 15 seconds for Cassia. So I think this is a keep. It may not be a game here for Clouded Mines, but I think it's at least the first keep of the game.
I agree. Ruffian taking some sand in the back. Here comes KTC, and here comes Tetra. They are rezzed. Matlock trying to get a piece of Ruffian. Ruffian blocking him out with that wall. But yeah, actually they're doing a good job of shredding this protector. It's already down to 32%, and they didn't get the keep. A good defense by Knights that Stay Bronze. Yeah. That keep is basically untouched.
Yep, still have their fountain as well, so not too bad. They've got the rest of the team coming up here. 28 seconds, 30% health. KC Court looking for this sweet mosh. Got to be careful trying to do a mosh pit underneath the... he did go... Okay, so he did go death metal, so he can slide underneath here and take some power shots if need be.
Just waiting for Yrel to pick their 20, and then we'll be all set up. Ruffian taking some damage. Oh, an excellent force wall, keeping Star Knight from getting sucked in all the way from the Valkyrie. Intentional? I don't know, but either way, quite magical.
Well done.
Yeah, great defense coming out from Knights that Stay Bronze. Looks like 20s are online now for them. And each team just rotating respectfully to their own turret camps. Probably going to be doing the same thing for the Bruiser camps as this 4th objective heads right towards this mid lane there. Fortunately for Clouded Mines, they do have the fort. No wall, but they do have the fort there to back up tier on this team fight.
Yeah, all 3 of the forts are down for the side of Knights that Stay Bronze. Clouded Mines still has all of theirs up, but late game protectors, they can just march through a whole bunch of structure.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the
trap to Matlock, yeah.
Oh, fight for the support camp. Here comes Tetra to try to keep it from going over. Here comes the silence and a big black hole. Angry Smurf taking a lot of damage. Will go down. Matlock trying to get pulled to safety with the Yeet of Faith. Is gonna get healed up and survive, but the chase now moves on to Silver Spy. Smoke in trouble as well. Ooh, Smoke gets taken down. The smoke evaporates, I suppose. I don't know. Smoke dissipates. And here is the Siege Camp pickup. Another big fight here for Clouded Mines, getting 2-0.
Yeah, I think this
on the kills.
Look at the core call here. They do have both Siege Camps. This ping's coming out for this keep. And as they head onto the core, trying to end this in a 2-0 fashion, we still have 20 and 30 seconds until the last 2 members of Knights of Stay Bronze make their way.
They're trying it, but here's the defense from Knights of Stay Bronze. They've done a lot of really great defenses so far this game. If anyone can pull it off, they can. And they're trying to get these people off the core. Flying Spuds flying that damage in. The core is dropping. It's down to 80.
Oof.
Big slap back there.
Most annoying cores. And down goes Ruffian, but the core goes down with it. GG's coming out. And game 2 and the series going over to Clouded Mines.
GG's, well played. Oof. All right. There you have it. Let's update the score here. All right. Anything pops out to you on the stats for this game, Dax?
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, just Stukov just doing an amazing amount of healing. Just coming out there, but Chromie just getting a ton of damage, but just not being able to secure those kills. Tychus, 5, 8, and 0. Trelana doing an amazing job just chunking down the Yrel and the Johanna there. There's a question they pick a little bit. I like the % base damage, but proving me wrong there and just being a force to reckon with on any engage.
Absolutely. Yeah, a little bit more in favor of the team fight, at least as far as kills go. More kills, 13-5, favoring Clouded Minds. But I don't know. I thought there were some really good defensive plays by Knights that stay bronze in this match where they were able to hold on. It's tough when you're defending and you're down, but they did it a few times, and it was really good stuff to watch there. Clouded Minds, super aggressive in this match and chasing down targets when they get that first kill. So and oftentimes catching them. So there were a lot of good plays though by both teams. We'll show the talents for a second.
Yeah, both teams showing why they deserve to be here in the semifinals. A lot of great plays, a lot of great players in this game. You know, unfortunately, one of these teams has to go home early while the other one goes to the dance. And unfortunately, you know, it's going to send Knights to State Bronze home. But hopefully, they come back, they stay as a team, and come back next season. I'd like to see some more of these people.
Great players on that team and lovely friends. So. Excellent. Well, we can get an interview in here. Valkymer, welcome to chat, sir. Community questions, he says. Sure. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Linda Looney is asking if you can get some of your personal effects. How many bits for those? Those you're going to have to do on Dax's channel soon. TM.
Yeah, soon. TM. They're already in the mail.
That's that's right. They're sealed. They're sealed for, you know, whatever.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's see if we can get an interview from someone from Clouded Minds. There might actually be someone waiting already. I don't know. Sometimes they send somebody in. Let's see if someone's waiting for us. But we'll hop on over there. I'm sure someone will join us. Which lobby do you want? 1 through 5. You pick, sir.
Let's go to 2. 'Cause it's
okay.
funny.
Very good. Let's go. All right, we're gonna lose Dax. Boop. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get rid of this weird Discord box because that's dumb. Maybe we'll pull in chickens.
Bonjour.
Hola.
Hello, hello. Welcome and congratulations. How are you all feeling?
Very hyped. There was a little bit of stress going into this game, but it definitely it felt really good. I don't know what it was. The days before this, we had a little bit of stress, and when we came into this, everyone was very calm and very cheerful, and that felt really good, and we had a really good game.
Excellent. Yeah, when everyone's vibing at the same time, like
it was a good vibe.
Yeah, that just makes it so much more enjoyable and takes a little bit of the stress out. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. So this is the semifinals. You guys are moving on, and you'll be playing Cool Cats and Kittens, I believe, for the coastal finals. That's a big deal.
It is. I mean, I believe that's one of the teams we lost against during the main season, and it was a tough game. So, I mean, for starters, this is my first season actually playing anything professional. Outside of one meme round we did of Heroes Lounge, but for this it was really entertaining, and just to get this far, I'm so happy with this team. It's going to be a tough matchup in the finals, but the amount we keep improving and the amount we play, I feel good about it. But if we don't, I'm super happy to where we've got.
Yeah, for your first season, like getting this far into playoffs and having potential to win the whole thing, it's really only 2 more matchups to win. Exactly. Both the West and the East. That's crazy. I'm glad that you've been enjoying your time playing. And sometimes you do. We know you do a lot of casting, but sometimes playing is fun too. And so it's a different kind of enjoyment. But I'm glad that you're having a good time with it. It looks like the Cool Cats and Kittens versus Clouded Minds during the regular season was a 2-1, with Cool Cats and Kittens taking that. So maybe it's time to shake it up. Who knows? Maybe you guys can turn that around. It will be a best of 5 though. So strap in and.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have a question from Valkymer, which I think we'll get to at the end. Do you have any questions that you'd like to jump into right now, Dax?
Actually. So let's break the game down here a little bit. So game number 1 was Infernal Shrines, and I just curious. You said everybody was vibing, just the comms. I mean, you were doing so much work in the macro game. As Diva, grabbing camps when you could, but I think the first 2 or 3 objectives I think went over in favor of Knights of State Bronze. Just curious the mentality at that point. Like trying to play for the late game, or just what was going on there.
We felt that we had quite a few kills in the majority of those trades, so we were pretty happy just to defend. Losing objectives just isn't really a big deal to us. Everyone just kind of just deals with it and moves on, and we react. Star is a great shot caller when it comes to that, keeping everyone calm and making sure that everyone stays in a good mood when we're doing it and is grounded. Because losing the objective it's fine. It happens. I don't know if you watched the games earlier today. I was casting, but one of the teams won after not taking an objective for the entire game until the last one. You don't need the objective to win. It's a little rough, but we're very grounded, and it feels good to be able to take that loss and react to it. And most of the time, you say with me macroing, I'm just doing my thing, because one of the biggest things I've learned with this team is they are very trusting of me to just do whatever I want, and if I leave them alone, their load of kills appear in the feed. So it just kind of works.
And that, that's just that continuity that, it's like even being a new team is hard. It's those unspoken comms that, they know you're doing the best job that you can to, get an advantage, not being with the team, and then they're doing the same thing for you.
Yeah, I'll inform them if I'm doing like a camp or something, so they know to like play a little bit more aggressive and delay, etc., or feign back to try and pull them in, but it works out really well.
Man, those diva bombs gonna give me nightmares tonight. Everywhere you want to be as the enemy team, there's a diva bomb, and it's going off. So
yeah, I mean, I was struggling with diva up until like 2 days ago. I was like playing the old build where I was really stuck in like my ways as just like full dash build, and I finally realized that that's just not how you play diva anymore, and reacted to it. Learned a lot from the pro games been casting. Adjusted my build a bit. And adjusted the way I play, most importantly, so I don't feed my ass off.
Well, that was apparently your MO from some shout-outs in the chat. That's why you
it's
had some
super
people.
one.
Yeah, your buddy Big B, Big
you.
B 808 is said they're here for the soup kitchen. So
yeah.
Thank you, Jazzy, so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome to the interview of Clouded Minds versus Knights that Stay Bronze. This is the Div D West semifinals, where Clouded Minds has taken it 2-0. Oof, my goodness. We do okay. So now some important questions, because we don't want to reveal too much of your strategy going into these playoff games, and that is okay. Which hero would make the best sandwich? Why? And what would it be? It's a question from Valkyrie.
That's a good question. Hero that would make the best sandwich. I think it's Varian, because he can butter both sides of the bread simultaneously.
Yes. I was gonna say Butcher because he's got a lot of meat, or maybe I don't know.
Also good.
Stitches? Does he? I mean, he would probably make a gross sandwich actually. So I take that back.
Yeah, no. Even Chef Stitches, I wouldn't eat at that kitchen.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be a random arm or a finger in that sandwich. Just something you don't want to deal with. But I mean, even Shogal looks very well fed. I mean, I'm sure he makes some delicious sandwiches. Yeah,
it's why you never get a haircut. It's why you always, if you can see a fat chef, you know they're probably good at their job. And if you see a hairdresser with a bad haircut, you know they're probably good at their job, because they don't cut their own hair most of the time.
Yep.
I see. See, life tips coming out. One more
None
silly
of those
question.
Are real.
One more silly question from Valkyrie. It is, what hero would help create the best practical jokes? So which hero is the best practical joker, and who would be the best hero to play those practical jokes on?
Samuro, because he can always just run in, sneak in, and then teleport out very easily.
Yes.
And would be able to just create multiple decoys, which would be very good for practical jokes all the time. It's just a prank bra, and then he's gone. And the best person to play the practical jokes on, probably Murky, because they seem to have a really good sense of humor, and if the practical joke goes wrong, then it's no worries. Just wait 15 seconds and try again.
Right, pop out of his egg. That practical joke went very poorly. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Murky has his egg open.
This went way too far.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think. Do you have any other questions, Dax?
No, I think that was it. Just GG's going out to you guys. Enjoy the win, and hope to catch the next game.
Absolutely. We'll be looking forward to watching you guys continue through this playoff process. Any shout outs before we let you get on out of here?
Absolutely, for starters. Thank you to shout out to Tiger for being our captain, filling in on practice days when we need people, and just being an all-around lovely dude. Thank you to our team for being amazing and taking criticism on board and learning new stuff and adjusting and just growing so much and being wonderful people throughout the seasons. Thank you to a combination of Jinxie Cat, Romedy, and like 3 other teams in our division for actually making me learn Imperius. So thank you to them. And thank you to you two for casting. It's very appreciated. And of course, thank you to Knights That Stay Bronze. We heard that they were really tough to play against in the earlier season, and they were very nice to scrim us before our first series against them. And they've improved a lot, but I think we had a really good game against them today.
Yeah, it was a great match. Okay, Jinxie has a questionable question. Boy, how do I phrase this? When you clap with your butt, does that get in the way of team comms?
Depends who I'm playing.
No, very good. Very good. Very good.
If I'm double soaking, no, because I can just go off and do my own thing, and it's a slow, methodical.
There you go.
If I'm with the team, though, then it can get in the way a bit if I'm moving too quickly.
Oh boy, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for enduring our questions, and I look forward to seeing you guys later on in the playoffs.
Have a great evening. Thank you for the wonderful cast.
All right, toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
All right, let's call Dax back. Let's get Dax back in here. Maybe.
Go on.
Go on. There we go. There's that. There he is. Okay, let me turn chickens back off. Boop.
I think the chickens, it'll be great.
Boop. There's Dax. Dax is back. And thank you so much for the bits, Jinxie Cat. I appreciate it. And also Swing Time. Very, very, very sweet of y'all. Dax, thank you so much for being here tonight and riding shotgun with me in this playoff game. Always love casting with you, and I'm glad that every once in a while I can snag you when you're on a free night. Love having you here. Really appreciate
it. Always a pleasure. You know, I can't ever tell you no, so it doesn't matter the time or the day. When Venus calls, I come a running.
Which is a long run from the East Coast, so
yeah, it is.
And you have to dress up before you leave the house.
Yeah, no, I usually always keep a vest and a tie handy here at the desk, just in case.
Absolutely.
Casting.
Yeah, you can't change in any of the phone booths anymore. There's none left.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And
just
they're
do
all
it
glass. No one wants to see it anyway.
Well, I wouldn't. I'm sure there's a few members, myself included in chat, figure that out. Yes. Dax Hots is a babe, says Jinxie Cat. All right. On that, thank you so much. Do you have any shout outs before we get on out of here and I throw some pizza with a lot of garlic in my mouth?
Oh my gosh. No, just you, NGS, the rest of everybody in here supporting these teams. Always a pleasure casting with you, Venus. And yeah, just I think that's it. I'll keep it simple. And a shout out to that pizza that's about to enter your mouth.
Hell yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you, Dax, for being here. Thanks everyone for in chat, for the bits, for the subs, for the raids. You guys are all lovely people. Thanks NGS for being here for us to continue playing this amateur series. And we'll see you guys next time. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. And thanks for dealing with my technical issues of the overlay for game 1. I'm sure that was rough to watch. We'll see you guys all later, and then I need to do some kind of an exit. These are your teams. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Bye.
See ya.